Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. At the time I'm recording this, XRP is running. It just hit 63 cents, in fact. And in case anyone's curious, what time is it? 4:24 a.m. Central Time. I'm in the Midwest in the United States. We just had a good old daylight saving time here. I despise it. It's dark an hour earlier, but I digress. The good news is XRP is running, and I'm going to share with you perspective from 3 chart analysts in this video, and all of them expect, honestly, fairly similar things. And even if the rationale is slightly different from analyst to analyst, in the short term and even in the long term, they're actually all in the same ballpark. And so I'll just say this. Given what we're seeing right now, which kind of seems like over the last week, it's kind of been these stair-step climbs, that is expected to continue, and if it does, and we hold a particular level over the weekend, one analyst says, get ready for XRP to run up in the short term to $1.20, just to get things started here. And I don't mind hearing that. But before going further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. And of course, things happen fast in crypto, so who knows what the price of XRP will be by the time you're listening to this. Hopefully above this price level, or at least at about the same. Hopefully it doesn't go back down by then, but even if it does, I have a suspicion that it'll be short-lived even if it goes back down. But yeah, XRP 63 cents, Bitcoin at $35,165. So it did break above that $35,000 level that many analysts have been watching. We've got the Crypto Fear and Greed Index at 70 out of 100, so not surprisingly, market participants are feeling greed. And for those of you that care to look at your screen, this is a 24-hour price chart for XRP I pulled up on LikeCoinWatch. And you can see it really started running up to 63 cents at 3 a.m. Central Time. So you can call it, a little bit less than an hour and a half. It's run up to that level. So we'll see if it keeps going. But it just seemed like for the last 24 hours, it was like teasing with these little jumps. I mean, you can see the chart on the screen, but it kept just slowly moving up. I'm like, is it going to hit 63? And sure enough, before I recorded this video, I checked and, well, I'll be gosh darn, it indeed did run up. And so analysts expect that XRP is going to go much, much higher. In fact, I'm going to share with you first perspective from an analyst who does believe XRP is going to hit some seriously face-melting price levels. And I just want to note that this is an analyst who does not like XRP. He hates XRP. Now, in his most recent post about XRP, he says he's ambivalent about it. So, it's a little positive, little negative. But no. This guy, I don't care what he says, he hates XRP. But he has come around, he's looking at the charts, and he's like, yeah, this thing is going to melt some faces up under his bitch. So he's speaking the truth, I believe, at least. And just to make the point here, here's a post. This is from chart analyst Crypto Caesar, 61,500 followers. And on April 28th, 2022, Crypto Caesar wrote, I personally wouldn't touch XRP with a barge pole. Ooh, ouch. Except for it gets worse. That's one of the softer ones. Here he is, February 17th, 2022. Crypto Caesar writes, being all in XRP is being all in a death wish. And he's look at the laugh emoji. It's not just the regular laugh emoji. It's the one where he's rolling on its side because it's so gosh darn funny. Can't even believe how funny. It's so funny he can't even stand upright. The face, the little laugh emoji just rolling right on over. Now, of course, we know what happened, of course, right after that. XRP did go on quite the run up to $2. Not a new all-time high, but the SEC was attacking Ripple and XRP holders, so you know the whole deal. I think otherwise it would have, but still, not exactly a death wish, but he hates XRP, so of course he's writing stuff like this. Here's another one. There's a video clip that was shared by somebody I'm not familiar with, Crypto Bull God, on March 27th, 2022, and he's sharing some analysis about Bitcoin, but you can see, for those of you looking at the screen, you can see in the background he has some XRP artwork on the wall behind him. XRP artwork. And so Crypto Caesar reposted this and wrote the following. You have put me off immediately with your XRP artwork. Throw that in the trash and I'll promise to watch, subscribe, and share. And so look, I'm just setting this up so that when I show you the levels that he's expecting XRP to hit, maybe you'll appreciate it a little bit more and it'll be a little bit funnier because he's totally flipped here. And that's good. And this is not some sort of dig on him. I don't, because look, I don't care. Like, I don't need people to like the same cryptocurrencies as me, to respect them or anything like that, or to be friends with them. I am not tribal about it. But this is funny. This is still funny. And here's one of my favorite ones. This is May 4th, 2021. You remember Dogecoin was running like crazy at the time, right? And so here, Crypto Caesar wrote, Doge flipped XRP, facepalm emoji. Dog S-word flips dog S-word. What's next? Hilarious. So there you go. He thinks that XRP is dog poo. I'm censoring for your children's that may be in the background. That's what he thinks of XRP. But he says he doesn't hate it, right? He's ambivalent. Does it sound like he's ambivalent? Or does it sound like he really doesn't like XRP? But that's okay. That's okay. He's come around. So here's his latest post. And this is from yesterday morning. This is just an XRP USD chart. And he wrote here, some people hate XRP. I'm ambivalent and only looking for a good trade. This is a good trade. Sorry. I can't help it, man. He says some people hate XRP, but I'm not one of those guys. I don't hate XRP. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, you do. You call it dogs. Come on, man. You hate XRP. Come on. It's okay, though. Then he says, it now has legal clarity and has remained in the top 6 cryptos since late 2017. In short, it's extremely resilient. Whether you like it or not, this thing is going to rip this cycle. Yeah, and so, it's, XRP is one of 3 cryptocurrencies out of over 20,000 in existence that have always been in the top 10 cryptos by market cap. Off the top of my head, since I jumped into crypto almost 6 whole years ago, I can't recall seeing XRP lower. Maybe it was in 7 for like a brief. Was it? I mean, he says it wasn't. I guess maybe it really was, but before that, I thought it was always in the top 1, 2, 3, or 4. Somebody can fact check me on that because I'm not 100% sure on that, but I wanted to say it's always been much closer to the top, but certainly it's always been in the top 10 cryptos by market cap. But check this out. So he shared this video on YouTube about what his expectations for XRP. So I checked it out because listen, when the XRP haters start saying good things about XRP in terms of where they expect it to go price wise, I listen because at that point I firmly believe they must be telling the truth because this is not something that they would otherwise willingly do. Like if they don't really believe this, like this is something that probably, maybe it doesn't pain him because he says he doesn't hate XRP, right? Probably not painful for him, but for many toxic Bitcoin maximalists, this would be like just agonizing pain, right? But in his video, he said that he actually expects XRP to be topping off once things really get going. So we're talking about the true euphoria of this upcoming market cycle. He thinks XRP is going to hit 12 or 13 bucks on the high end, which is right in line with what the blockchain backer has been saying. And he's not the only one. I mean, there are multiple analysts that are talking about these types of price ranges, but yeah, $12 or $13. And he also says that if 60 cents holds for this weekly candle, he thinks it'll run up to about $1.20. Now, that's why I'm saying at the time I'm recording this, we're at 63 cents, and we're at the end of the week here. So, should this hold, unless for some reason, no, he didn't say. Scratch that thought. So, as long as that holds, in his perspective, he thinks that we're going to have a notable burst in the very short term up to $1.20. Now, that really caught my attention because there's plenty of analysts that have been saying similar things. You may recall that recently I was talking about what Credible Crypto said, and I think the number he was saying is if you break the resistance of, I think he might have said 67 cents, pulling from memory, that you're going to see a big burst up to 90 cents. So conceptually quite similar, even if they have different numbers that they're citing, it's a very similar concept. Here's a post from chart analyst Dark Defender, and he wrote the following. Hi all, I expected 66 cents yesterday. However, the break of 61 cents resistance just started today. Okay, we are late, but it is the initial goal now. I am bullish and expecting the unexpected. A strong break. XRP will melt faces. Yeah, and so his analysis may be absolutely correct. We'll see what ultimately happens. And that's why it's always kind of dangerous if you're an analyst to put a specific timeline on what your expectation is based on whatever you're seeing in the charts. And that's why I respect the analysts that are doing this stuff, like, because, Credible Crypto did it too. And he says Bitcoin's hitting a new all-time high this year. And it's just interesting. I mean, it really is risky because even if they're right about what they're seeing in the charts, like even me not being a chart analyst, even I know that even if they're correct about a particular chart formation and they're reading it correctly, the speed at which the chart formation unfolds can speed up, slow down. You don't know exactly how long it's going to take. So to predict time is incredibly difficult. You know, and I think that's why the blockchain backer, I think, literally never does that. You know, so anyway, all that to say, if the Dark Defender is correct, and many people are saying quite similar things to what he's saying, it's, you know, look at this level. This is where we're at roughly, and he also was talking. I think the level he was talking about once we get through this was $1.05. So whether it's $1.20 or 90 cents or $1.05, these are the things I keep seeing. And these are just three analysts I happen to be highlighting in this video, but I've been highlighting others recently too. It's just, it's not that they all agree perfectly in unison, but they do tend to all agree in this idea that if you get past so-and-so level, big burst to the upside. And so this is the type of stuff that we're going to get to enjoy moving forward, since XRP is now untethered. It is unshackled. It has legal clarity. SEC ain't dragging us down anymore, folks. And it's obviously moving in tandem with Bitcoin. Bitcoin moved to the upside, broke 35,000 yet again. XRP's been ticking on up. It's exactly what we want to see. Here's a post from chart analyst Credible Crypto. If you're still looking for 30,000, he's talking about Bitcoin here, 30,000, 31,000, 32,000, or even 33,000, you may get left behind. The key level I discussed in my last video update below held overnight and remains unbroken. Without this level being breached, and I suspect it won't, all those lower targets will not be met. Now, I'll note that that was about 12 hours ago. That was at 4:19 p.m. Central Time, my time zone. And about 24 hours ago, I posted a video where I was actually sharing just a little bit of what he said in his video, and he noted that his expectation at the time was that the level was most probable. What was most probable is that the level for Bitcoin was more or less going to hold rather than dipping as he had initially thought. He said, no, if you look at the volume ticking up and so other metrics to consider, he's like, no, actually, there's such activity here. He's like, I think that this is more likely to just hold here and then move to the upside. There's just too much going on here. And that actually is what happened. He's just been on this streak, and I'm not surprised. This is why I consider him to be one of the top shelf analysts. He's substantially more correct than incorrect. And then when you say incorrect, it's like, is it really incorrect? It's just about probability, you know? And sometimes the improbable happens, actually. So there's no way to be completely correct 100% of the time. But anyway, it's just fascinating to see that. And then there was also this post. This is 9:42 p.m., just this past evening. He wrote, check all the unswept lows we left at 13,000. He's talking about Bitcoin again. That's what's happening now, in my opinion, as we build a series of 1-2-1-2s, making slight higher lows, building towards a massive green God candle that will seemingly come out of the blue. In other words, number go up a lot. And that is what it's looked like, right? We've had some bigger moves. We had a day where we had a $5,000 candle for Bitcoin. That was awesome to see. But if you look at that, there's still been some higher, just like he says, 1-2-1-2s. Okay. We've been seeing that with XRP too, though. XRP is going for the ride, my friends. Have you noticed this? You'd love to see this. This is going to be fun. I'll tell you what, the next 12 months are probably going to be a lot of fun. And then there's this post. This is from just a few hours ago, 1:16 a.m., November 5th. He shared, here, I'll make this full screen. He shared this as just a Bitcoin USD chart. Incredible Crypto wrote, non-stop market bid on Coinbase with no signs of slowing down. I think we simply keep printing the higher lows and sending it. Max Pain is up, then up some more, while everyone waits for a dip that never comes. Yes. You'll love to see it. It's fantastic. And look, we haven't even had the spot Bitcoin ETF approved yet, and it's already doing this stuff. I love being in crypto. I know you guys do too. If you're here right now, before all the euphoria kicks in, and you guys are, I know, you must love crypto as much as I do. Like, I think we're on the same boat here, right? This is going to be a lot of fun. And I have fun even when the price is going down, just because there's always something going on that's worth fun and interesting to talk about. It's fun, you know, but this is obviously way more enjoyable, right? When you're seeing this type of stuff happen. So Let's see what happens, and hopefully by the time you're watching this, price isn't below 63 cents. But even if so, look at the mode we're in right now. I mean, here, just for the sake of it, here's a 30-day chart for XRP. XRP is up in the last 30 days 22.17%. Now 22.07% because time keeps passing. Look at that. October 12th, 47 cents. October 12th. You can look here, October 19th, 48 cents. So you're talking about in just a couple weeks going from 48 cents to 63 cents. And this isn't euphoria season. It's already up that much. You know, this isn't because of special news. The market's getting hot right now. It is. It's not euphoria season yet, but damn, man. Good times, right? Good times. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Whoa, hold on. I gotta stop. I bet a bunch of people already stopped listening because I was doing my little outro thing. But I just noticed that XRP within the last 24 hours while I was recording did hit 64 cents. Let me update this 24-hour chart. Hold on. Okay. And it's like right on the edge. I saw it for a second there at the top. I don't know if you guys caught that too if you were looking at the screen. Yup, we're teetering at 64 cents. Oh, yeah. Good times. I just thought I'd mention it. Let me do my little outro now. We'll reconvene to see what happens. There's plenty to talk about in crypto. Don't worry, I ain't going nowhere. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo!